So what is the BJP strategy during these slog overs, the last phase of this election? Take a look at what sources are telling us about how things could change in the coming 16 days before polling. Now, the incumbent Chief Minister of Karnataka, who is a key Lingayat leader, Basavaraj Bommai, will remain the BJP CM pick according to Prahlad Joshi, Union Minister from Karnataka. The BJP has slammed the Congress's pledge to bring back the Muslim quota. That's going to be another big plank on which this election is going to be fought. The BJP is asking whose quota will be slashed by the Congress party in order to restore the 4% quota to the Muslim community. The BJP will also question the Congress's opposition to the Popular Front of India ban. And finally, the BJP will highlight the big ongoing tussle between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, which the Congress has tried to play down in this election. There's of course the big Modi campaign blitz that will begin on the ground in just a couple of days from now. But the big issue on the table today, the big news point that India Today broke and has become the big talking point across the media airwaves on Karnataka is the issue of Basavaraj Bommai, who will remain the chief ministerial face going into this election, says at least one prominent leader from the state, from the BJP, that is Prahlad Joshi, not someone to be taken lightly. He's a union minister and member of parliament from Karnataka, and he himself has said, who else but Basavaraj Bommai? He is a Lingayat leader. Joining me live now on this very, very tantalizing suggestion by Prahlad Joshi, Mohan Vishwa, spokesperson of the BJP in Karnataka, Shatabi Shivanna, spokesperson of the Congress in Karnataka. To both of you, welcome. Thank you for your time here on 5 Live and India Today. Mohan, quickly coming to you first. Has the suspense ended on that big question? Has the BJP decided that it's probably best, while all this crossfire is happening over Lingayats and who the Lingayats are going to go to in this election, Prahlad Joshi has pretty explicitly said that Basavaraj Bommai is going to be the chief ministerial face.
This issue, when Union Minister Amit Shah ji was on a tour to Karnataka way back, probably 6 months back, he categorically told this election will be fought under the leadership of Basavaraj Bommai ji and under the guidance of Shri B.S. Yediyurappa ji. Both of us are prominent Lingayat leaders and they have let out their sweat to build a party in the state of Karnataka. He categorically told. As far as Prahlad Joshi's statement is concerned, and even he knows and everybody knows that, the chief minister will be elected by the elected MLAs, not on the May 13th. May 13th election results will be out. Like our Bommai ji said, we will be having a majority. We will be having a right to form the government. That is going to happen. That is going to happen for the sure. But the CM candidate will be decided by the cabinet of MLAs. Probably Joshi ji might be confident of selecting Bommai ji himself by most of the MLAs, basis that he would have made that statement. But please do understand, it's the list of MLAs, who are going to select the chief ministerial candidate. Okay. Obviously, the Joshi ji would have kept that in mind and he would have made that statement. And as far as Lingayat is concerned, they are with us from the day one. In the year 1994, where
I'll come to that in a moment. Mohan, I'll come to the Lingayat issue in just a moment on support. That's going to be a couple of questions down. But Shatabish, I want to ask you on that. What does the Congress think of Prahlad Joshi's comment? The BJP says it is nothing new. It has been said by Amit Shah 6 months ago as well. So there should be no doubt as far as this election is concerned. Shatabish, go ahead.
Firstly, Shiv, thank you for having me on your show. Now, I'd like to state that the BJP government in Karnataka is a failed engine. Okay, they have come to power through an infamous anti-democratic process called the Operation Kamala, which in itself is a mockery of Indian democracy. Now, Yediyurappa ji became chief minister and he was unceremoniously forced to step down as chief minister and he went out of the Vidhan Saudha with teary eyes. Subsequent to that, the chief ministerial post was out for sale to the tune of 2,500 crores. This is not an allegation made by the Congress party, it's an allegation made by the BJP MLA himself. Now, amidst this chaos, there emerged an accidental chief minister, Shri Basavaraj Bommai. And under his leadership, the BJP government has failed on all fronts, including development, including governance, maintenance of law and order, maintenance of communal harmony, and protecting the interests of vulnerable sections of the society. Now, irrespective of the claim that Mr. Prahlad Joshi makes, or irrespective of any claim that the national BJP leadership makes, the people of Karnataka have decided that they're going to oust this corrupt, communal and controversial government.
Okay. There is a perception, Mohan. I'll come back to that point in just a moment, because the last 16 days of this election before polling are going to be all about perception. And in Karnataka, in election after election, analysts have demonstrated that the last phase of campaigning in many elections in Karnataka has thrown up some big surprises and has had quite a bit of impact. My question to you, Mohan, now is, Basavaraj Bommai in some ways was seen to be sidelined. I know you will deny it, but I'm saying perceptionally he was seen to be somewhat sidelined. A lot of importance was being given to Yediyurappa because there was a fear in the BJP that the Lingayat vote may have been slipping and these messages needed to be sent out. Is it the case that now the BJP has finally found some use for Basavaraj Bommai? I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I mean in terms of perceptions. Now you can say he's a Lingayat chief minister and he's our man to go into this election with, because that kind of contrasts with the Congress not having a Lingayat face for chief minister.
See, Shiv, that's what I wanted to tell you in my first, remark. See, in the year 1994, when we got the first base of 40 seats in Karnataka, it was B.S. Yediyurappa who was then Lingayat leader, who was opposition leader. In the year 1999, again Jagdish Shettar was the CLP leader. In the year 2004, again B.S. Yediyurappa was the opposition leader. In the year 2006, it was B.S.Y. who was the deputy chief minister, who was from Lingayat community. In the year 2008, when we came to power, it was Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa who was the chief minister. In the year 2013, it was Jagdish Shettar who was party state president, who was again a Lingayat leader. In the year 2019, when we had hardly 3.5 years, it was Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa who has been made as chief minister again. Post that, again, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai, who is again one more Lingayatar, has been made as chief minister of Karnataka. So this is the legacy which BJP has followed from the past. And the Congress don't have any rights to speak on Lingayat, and the people of Karnataka know how they have treated Virendra Patil in the past. When he got 179 seats out of 224, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, he just threw him out of the power in just 10 months by sitting in a plane. That's the kind of attitude they had. And also, Ravshiv, as far as Lingayat and Congress politics is concerned, I can't find any difference between the British rule and the Congress rule. What Britishers used to do in the past, they used to, take issues between the two territories and they used to rule. That is what Congress is doing. They'll bring the issue of Amul and Nandini. They'll bring the issue of, Hindi and Kannada. So that's how they divide and rule. In the state of Karnataka also, they bring the issue of Lingayat and Brahmin. So these are, they divide the society and these are their rule. The British mindset and the Congress mindset are the same.